Γεια σας μαθητές. Hello students and welcome to this very short video which I hope you'll find useful. Today we're going to be focusing on just this word, χωρίς, which means without. And this is a good word to know in any language. Now in Ελληνικά, in Greek, there are several ways of expressing it. We have χωρίς, we have άνευ, and we have δίχως. But for now, we're going to just focus on χωρίς. It's the most common of the three. So if you only remember one of them, this is the one to use. Now, as you watch this video, you might want to think back to a video that I posted here on the word με, which is with. This is going to be very similar because you might want to have coffee with sugar and without milk. So you can see how these can both be used, and those of you who are really into grammar, we're going to be using the accusative case. So let's take a look at what we have here on the left side. It says χωρίς εμένα, which means without me. Now, I just want to stop here. You might remember from the met video, the with video, that I had εμένα written like this. There were parentheses around the epsilon. And it is true that εμένα can also be just μένα, but not in this case. The reason why we can't do it is that χωρίς ends in a sigma, in a consonant. And after a consonant, Greek likes to go back to a vowel. This is a pattern in the language that was prevalent even before these letters were created. So we have χωρίς εμένα, without me, χωρίς εσένα, χωρίς αυτόν, χωρίς αυτήν, χωρίς αυτό, χωρίς εμάς, χωρίς εσάς, χωρίς αυτούς, χωρίς αυτές, which is only for women. So if we wanted to say, I went without them, I would say χωρίς αυτές, and then χωρίς αυτά. And then at the bottom, we have χωρίς τον and χωρίς την. So if I wanted to say, for example, I went without Yanni, I went without John, I would say χωρίς τον Yanni. And if I went without Maria, I would say χωρίς την Maria. And I'm going to show you some example sentences now. And just to keep it simple, I'm going to use the verb πήγα at the beginning of each sentence. Πήγα is just I went. So, πήγα χωρίς αυτήν. Πήγα χωρίς εσάς. Πήγα χωρίς τον μπαμπά. Πήγα χωρίς την Νίκη. Πήγα χωρίς τον Ανδρέα. Πήγα χωρίς αυτές. Πήγα χωρίς την γιαγιά. Πήγα χωρίς εσένα. Which isn't very nice, I guess. And of course, in negative sentences, it can be used the same way. Δεν πήγα χωρίς αυτόν. Δεν πήγα χωρίς αυτήν. So you can see χωρίς goes right before nouns, just like all prepositions should. Okay, and it's very easy to use. And now here are lots of useful sets using χωρίς. So try to read these before I do, or just pause and read them, or wait till I say them and then you repeat. Here we go. Χωρίς ζάχαρη. Χωρίς αλάτι. Χωρίς πιπέρι. Χωρίς ντομάτα. Χωρίς σάλτσα. Χωρίς πάγο. Χωρίς γάλα. χωρίς ρίγανη, χωρίς βούτυρο. And just so you don't think you can only use it with food, here we go. Χωρίς πρόβλημα, without a problem. Χωρίς φασαρία, χωρίς λίπος, χωρίς χρέωση, χωρίς αμφιβολία. Χωρίς υγεία, χωρίς αγάπη, χωρίς υπερβολή, χωρίς άγχος, χωρίς θάρρος, χωρίς υπομονή, without patience, χωρίς προσοχή, χωρίς χρήμα, χωρίς ελπίδα, χωρίς δυσκολία, χωρίς υποστήριξη. And then the bottom three lines, this is something that you can't really do with me, but you can do with χωρίς. Now the grammar is a little complicated here, but for those of you who do understand the grammar, we kind of have something very similar to the subjunctive here. So let's look at these sets. Χωρίς να φάω, without me eating. Χωρίς να φταίω, without me being at fault, or without my being at fault if you prefer that. Χωρίς να πω τίποτε, without me saying anything. So you can use χωρίς plus na, and then what you have is what's called the second principal part. You'll see that in other videos here. So that's pretty much it. These are all very useful sets. Think about things that you like without something. So I like my, I might say, for example, θέλω ένα μπιφτέκι χωρίς τουρσί, or χωρίς πίκλα. I want a beef patty without a pickle. Or θέλω τσάι χωρίς γάλα. I want tea without milk. Τέλος!